Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with more in the land of Mirrirs, title pending, and we're on episode 2. We've got our 4 players here. As of right now, only 2 of them have webcams. One of our players had a webcam last time, but our cat decided that the webcam was a tasty treat. So until then, yep, Fuzzlata's got the idea. So as we...
The cat goes into jail.
The cat goes in the jail. That's right. The square hole.
And as per usual, I am invisible.
I love that video.
That whole that video and meme has gotten me so many, like, it's gotten so much mileage out of it.
I like how we had that joke on last Sunday, right?
Oh yeah, we did.
And it was that one that I couldn't resist. So it was just so the others know, is I found a Reddit post where someone using that as a reaction joke because it was someone playing Darktide where they pushed a crusher and it went in the perfect hole, and someone just goes, "The crusher goes in the square hole." It's just such a perfect.
So we're back with more Pathfinder. Who wants to recap last episode?
I will say that Aubergine, was forced to go along with my companions who were in search of some druid who apparently got lost when he was trying to bring fireworks and other imbibements to the local town festival. And along the way, we had to engage in combat with some ridiculous shade. Because the future sucks and everything was better in the past. Rhyme. We had to go into a forest, which I hate.
Had to mute my phone there.
Well, they take a nap because they have to sleep. Like pathetic living things.
And
not their fault.
As we're on that note with Aubergine, we find ourselves at the edge of Druid's Glade, his sanctuary in the woods, defiled, apparently, and a mystery is afoot as our heroes have found not the presence of other people, but the evidence that there has been concealment of them.
And a tainted drink.
And a very tainted, very not organic drink. As the party begins their trek back into the infinite forest, you step lightly, ever aware that this might not be the kind of trek you were expecting when you first set out. And as you approach deeper into the woods, Fuzzy, someone give me a survival roll.
I guess I should probably do that. I got that bonus from Florist anyway. Alright, so it's a base 14, plus the 6 from that is 20, plus the guerrilla tactics, which so that way the others know. There was a bug on the Hero Lab where it says guerrilla tactics plus 4 to survival when navigating under clear skies, which doesn't really sound like guerrilla tactics, but if I click it, it actually shows I get a plus 2 to stealth. Oh, it's to stealth checks, so it's not even survival, and initiative checks in forests. So it's
those are very different things.
Very, 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 very different things. It's not the survival. So just a plus 6 survival. Let's see here, and it's not to track, so it's just a plus 6. So 20 overall.
You quite successfully navigate yourselves through the woods again. Knowing and having traversed in these woods, sometimes it's less about a specific direction and more about your intent on where you are traveling, focusing deeply You parse through the oddities of the Infinite Forest, navigating the maze as if it were a simple straight path. And as you do such, you find yourselves coming across a strange thing in these woods. You can see the ruins of a structure. Gosh, I really hope this doesn't show anything from my end on the GM page. You see the ruins of a structure and a rickety bridge. Wait, what, Fuzzy?
I'm looking at your stream. I do not see anything on the GM stuff currently.
Okay, good. And can everyone see their characters? Can you see your tokens?
Yes, indeed.
Quick. Can you guys control your tokens?
I see the big map. I do not see a token.
Look at the right side of the map,
Control myself.
and you might need to zoom out a little bit.
You can also see where he is if you look at his stream and come back.
Why are you so large?
He's large.
Because Aubergine is large.
Yeah, he's large.
I feel like that had not been communicated.
We found this out. I can't remember if this was. It was one of the times we were. Yeah, we were working on Kekker's sheet.
I think it was with me and you, though. I think that was. I think it was just like I don't remember if others were there as much.
I know Kekker's was there because we.
Oh, you know, it was the whole group. Yeah, that was during the whole group one. I think. Yeah.
I see the overworld map. Is that where I'm supposed to be?
Yeah.
No, you should.
No, it should have updated for you.
Hit refresh, maybe.
Sure. Okay, now it is.
All right. And as you make your way through the clearing, the sounds of running water.
Yeah.
Whistle by.
I just love how big I am compared to you guys.
You're a big man.
Yeah.
Robot thing.
Yeah, that's why it shows like a beefy build for the icon.
The flora of the woods, for a brief moment, helps distract from the graveness of the situation you seem to be finding yourselves as thoughts and worry over what might be awaiting you have been in the back of your minds. But giant, colorful flowers, mushrooms as tall as trees, various oddities mixed in with the mundane give you a brief moment of appreciation. And as you guys approach, you find the only way to cross this river is that bridge up ahead. And as you enter this clearing, I would like perception checks from everybody.
Molly, you want me to roll for you?
Yes.
What's up?
I'm sorry, I rolled a 2 on you. Small. I got 29.
Okay, so that is
It's a plus 3 to
16 plus 6,
perception.
so I have
So
a 22.
I have 5 to perception.
All right. And Athene?
18.
All right.
Nighttime.
No, I don't think so.
Aubergine, as you approach, you note that not everything seems quite as empty as the rest of the forest has been. While there's been some woodland critters and such, the clear signs of civilization and construction do hint that obviously other things live in this wood. But the first thing that catches your eye if I can find him.
I like how it's Aubergine that spots it, and I have the 20.
Oh, I'm getting to you next.
oh.
Aubergine, you notice. Do you guys see that ping?
Yep.
Yeah, I see the little freaking gremlin-like thing in there.
A goblin. Crouched in the brush. Not just the usual vermin that you would expect to see from these creatures, but this one in particular seems off. You notice that aside from the other regular filth, it seems crusted in a strange white lichen, almost as if its growth from itself. You can't tell where this strange adornment begins and where goblin begins. As you watch it, you see it motion and wave as you see not one, but two others hiding in wait, clearly guarding this location. As these three pull your attention and distract you, Fuzzlotta, your trained eye sees much more. Behind the goblins, you see a very large specimen of one riding atop an even larger creature of the woods.
I love that. It's just you. I just love your little token for that. Just frog dude on top.
This goblin is riding a frog the size of a man. You can hear its croaking. At first, you just thought it was from the ambience, but you realize the deep bass is tickling your ears. You can feel it in your chest upon occasion as it croaks. And as you assess the goblin presence along with Aubergine, you also note motion in that abandoned chapel, or as you thought it might be. Very briefly, you see a figure in black robes occasionally peering from the windows. It does not seem to have noticed you yet. However, everything here seems alert. And to make matters worse, these goblins seem much more coordinated than their normal savage kin. Signs to communicate with each other, complex patrol routes, and you note that they don't seem to have the usual affections of the race. They don't twitch, they don't chitter and murmur. They seem hyper-focused in an unnatural way.
These are normal goblins.
Well, they're dead either way.
So, just to be certain, goblins in this time don't have weird crustaceous growths normally, correct?
No, these guys are definitely not regular goblins.
Good.
I don't even know if we can communicate with them.
I take it that we were to exterminate them.
They seem
Yes?
extremely
No?
hostile.
Ah, all right. Very well. I approach and...
I guess I stealth.
Aubergine, we're gonna take this kind of in an initiative format. Aubergine, you have your move speed to move as you react first. do what you do.
Now, what are these? What is cover? What is open? Is anything elevated?
You can kind of tell the depth of things. The rocks are quite tall. A little taller than Aubergine himself. The flora and fauna give you a soft cover. There's other things that you can use as cover, such as the various trees, brushes, the tipped over logs you can crouch, go prone to take cover behind. And the church, unfortunately, because of this virtual tabletop that we're using, does not quite convey it as well. The church is actually 2 floors.
Also, question distances.
You can check with the map. There is a distance tool. If you look at the ruler, you can use that to purview where you would like to go.
That's my movement. And I'm surprised that a pistol only has 20-foot range.
'Tis still emerging. Actually, that's pretty accurate.
Smoothbore.
Well, it's a smoothbore Gauss rifle, but most handguns don't have long range, and that's even the case in with advanced guns.
Also,
Okay.
bearing in mind, ranged weapons in Pathfinder have range increments. So
Yeah.
Yes.
The increment is 20.
yeah, and you have 10 range increments.
And every time you advanced a range increment, you take a -2 penalty to hit.
Okay.
So you can technically shoot a target at out to 200 feet, but then you take a -20 to the hit roll. So
Okay.
just kind of weights and benefits based on how far you want to hit.
All right. So since I'm too far away, I am going to make a double move.
Also, whether it's a Gauss rifle or not, it's still based on the stats of a smoothbore pistol.
Yeah.
All right, that's me. And swift action, turn my hand into my gun.
Oh, man.
All right, so you used a full round movement to advance. The rest of the party, as Aubergine begins traveling, you note he is walking with purpose directly towards the encampment of goblinoids. What do you guys do?
Yep, I asked you guys if this
Well,
was
I
something
was
to
saying that
remove.
before when he said my turn. I was saying I'm going to, obviously try to stealth. I mean, a stealth approach, but
Yep.
let's see here. I have a movement speed of 20. Oh,
Of note to traverse the rocks and hills, they are difficult terrain. If you want to climb something that is taller than you, there will be climb checks involved.
I think that's about. That's only 20 feet, so that's about where I would go. But I'm guessing now I'd do a stealth roll check,
Yes.
and this is classified as forest.
Yes, this is forest.
Ah, guerrilla tactics +2 to my stealth roll, plus my normal. Ooh. Well, at least it's still +10 in total, so that's a 13.
All right, we have a 13 for stealth from Fuzzlotta. The other 2 party members, Athene and I know it's
Will
Zealand. are you two also going to try and stealth?
Yeah, I don't see a reason why not.
Athene will try, but she's most likely going to just hover 30 feet in the air.
So Athene begins to fly.
Yes.
Are you gonna try and stealth that?
She'll try.
Right,
Did you-
rolls
did-
are small.
Yes, please.
Nat 1.
Well, at least small. You can see I rolled a 17 for you.
Yeah, I got a 17, so that's mine is a 17.
So 17 base or
It's 17. I have nothing to stealth.
I have -1, so my nat 1 is a 0.
all right. And as Aubergine breaks cover quite quickly, trying to take cover before the enemy reacts, the other party members, and move your characters to where you would have moved. This is kind of a ambush round. So is Zealand staying? Yep, there he goes. Athene, is there a way to annotate that your ass is in the air?
Ass up, face
We'll
down.
I will add a condition that would best. Here we go. There. And
Perfect.
I have 60 feet of flight. I fly 30 feet up, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet closer.
And that's your move action. You did try to stealth as your standard action. And as you all approach, you hear the ambient go as the goblins notice you. The Fuzzy, you see movement again from that church, and you realize that you've lost sight of the person in robes inside. And you notice all 3 of the goblin archers snap attention to the party, aware of you, and you watch as the what seems to be the chief goblin points a surprisingly fine and grisly looking sword. Let's move this so the recording can see. And it points it directly at you. Does anyone speak Goblinoid?
Me.
You hear it scream, "Kill the intruders." And on that note, let's get initiative rolls.
So it points it at me directly?
To the party directly.
Okay.
Where are your languages listed on the sheet again?
They're underneath the character name. So, like, if you look for your character, like how I have medium outsider.
Okay. There it is. Thank you.
I do not.
Hey, small, you, I rolled an 8 for you on initiative.
Oh, cool. So that and the +7. So that's 8 + 7.
Ah, nice. 7.
And I'm gonna give everybody turn orders.
Oh, +4. Okay.
There we go. Everyone, I've added your turn order. If you open up the turn order tool, you can put in what you rolled on your initiative.
Where's the turn order tool?
On the left-hand side, it is the 3 lines and a sword. I believe.
don't have that.
Okay.
Uh,
Bottom left of the map.
Yeah. Oh, it's way down. Okay, it put it on the very bottom. It put it in. For me, it's its own little window.
Yes, it does do that.
All right. Let's see here. I need to double check. Oh man, did I roll so terribly?
Oh no.
I rolled a nat 1, and then it's like, thankfully I had the even the +7 all completely. So it's like, well, it's an 8 and then, but
Also, the way we do initiative for this table, if you roll a nat 1, you're at the very end. If you roll a nat 20, you're at the very top. If someone else rolls a nat 1 or a nat 20, it is a dexterity competition to see, well, to see who goes first.
okay. Well, in that case, I rolled a nat 1. So
Yep. So just put like -999 for me.
oh, not even just 1.
Yeah, I mean, 1 will put you at the bottom, but -999 will let everybody know that you're at the bottom.
Funnier.
Because I also got a 1. Not a nat 1, but a 1.
All right.
Athene, can you put that? Thank you.
What do you want from me?
We have 21, 15. The next highest is 11.
Wait, so who has a? Oh, it just hasn't shown up on mine. Interesting.
And Aubergine, it is your turn first.
I am going to wade into the water.
How deep
Do
is
you-
the water?
Does Aubergine look before he does?
I look to see how fast it seems to be moving.
It's moving at a fair pace, and you can't see the bottom.
Fair. All right. Now, fair or
It is not rapid. The water is flowing. You can't see the bottom. You don't know if that's because of how kind of thick and murky the water is, or if it's just that deep.
I'm gonna start walking.
Okay. Move your movement. It is rough terrain. So every 1 square counts as 2.
All right. So now it's going to. So it's 15 to get into the water. Where does rough terrain start?
Once you hit the water. So I'll say once you're fully into the water, that's when right here is where the rough terrain's gonna start.
All right. Okay. All right. So that's 15. So this would be 25, 35, double movements, 45, 55. 55 would be the farthest I can go.
55 feet from you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm doing a double movement. As rough terrain, this 35 would be 55.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to 35.
Yeah.
Roll.
Would be 65.
Roll a swim check for me, Aubergine.
Walking. I'm just walking on the floor.
You are walking, but you are in water.
All right, I will make a swim check.
Wind.
As the party watches, Aubergine just continues walking in a straight line, dropping with a plunk into the water.
That is an 11.
Aubergine, you are not swept by the rapids, the current of the river. Rapids is not the correct word. You drop about 20 feet before you hit the bottom.
Okay.
So just keep in mind that your position is 20 feet under, and then wherever else you are wanting to move. The goblin spotter seeing this is just
He has to climb out now.
it for a brief moment the party notices just a flicker of uncertainty as it was preparing for the approach, and then the sudden submergence of its oncoming enemy. Zealand.
So I can see like this one, right? Like this one I'm picking up by the tree?
Yes, you can see it. It has crap, I can't remember the term for D&D. It has half cover.
That's fine. I need him to make a fortitude save.
All right, and what are you doing to this poor goblin?
I'm breaking his bones. He's getting his bones rattled.
Okay, so you're casting Bone Shaker, I'm assuming.
Yep.
What's he have to beat?
17.
He rolled a 16 on the die. He meets it. So he passes that save, but this might not matter. How much damage does this goblin take?
6 points of damage plus. Let's see here. I forgot what happens if you save. Isn't it like half if you save?
What was your spell tell you?
Fortitude partial or negates.
Partial means, yep, he will take.
It's 3d6 points of damage plus 1d6 additional points of damage per 2 caster level. So it'd be like a 4. So he'd be taking 2d6, wouldn't he?
Everybody gets to look at our sheets as I pull up.
You still roll the same amount of dice.
Yeah, you roll the same amount of dice. It's just going to impact.
That's what I'm saying, because it'd be 4d6, and so that's what I'm saying. It's 2d6, wouldn't it?
No, you would just roll 46, and then I would divide it after you roll. Also, we are using Hero Lab for our sheet management. For posterity's sake, I'm looking at Bone Shaker, and make sure to mark that you cast that spell.
I will.
You need me to roll those 4 d6s small?
Yes, please.
I'm
Yep.
still avoiding
So he will take half damage, and you do not get to move him as you shake his bones around.
Shake.
Shake it, shake it,
It
shake it.
says I can't
5.
It says you can't.
edit the cast member while derive proxy exists. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's probably upset. Why is it upset? I don't understand.
I'm trying to say that I spent the spell, but it keeps saying
Give me 2 seconds. I'm working on it.
Spaghetti.
Okay, can you do it now?
no. I wonder if it's because you're looking at my sheet.
No, it shouldn't be. Okay, try it now, because I'm not looking at your sheet anymore.
Yes, it's not giving me the error anymore.
Weird. Okay, so I guess it was because I had your... That's odd.
So yeah, you can't look at my sheet at the same time as
Awesome. Good to know.
It's shy.
The character sheet has
How much damage was that, Fuzzy?
16.
Zealand, you feel the creature in the tree resisting your reach. And this infuriates you as you reach your hand out and crush what you all assume was a goblin falls out of the tree, landing with a splat And in not its original shape or form, it is no longer a mint condition goblinoid.
No longer mint condition. It wasn't mint condition before. It was growing stuff.
And Zealand, that's your turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. The
Bad moldy goblinoids go in the trash compactor.
as the party watches the ranks of their enemies begin to dwindle, let's see here. I need Nope, that's not it. I need Athene.
Yeah.
I need a will save from you.
Okay. I got a 12.
The DC was 13. As suddenly you feel a deep ache inside of you, and you know that these goblins are gonna kill you. There is not a single chance that you could beat them, and you become shaken.
Less than ideal. Oh, wait. No, I'm not.
You're not?
I have a racial feature called Pride.
And what does that do?
I get a +2 bonus to save versus mind affecting effects.
All right. You are in fact not shaken. Roll a perception check for me.
I am too damn proud to be afraid of some fucking goblins. I am, however, not good enough to perceive them. I rolled a 9.
Well, believe it or not, the shouty man in robes that you see holding a strange amulet in his hand extended out towards you from the window is actually quite a noticeable thing, especially when his arm is like halfway out. And you can see this cultist. You notice an amulet around his neck as well. It glows with a strange darkness. The ambient light from it, whilst illuminating, also obfuscates. It seems to be pulling light in around it. I'm gonna... he can't even see. Hold on. Let me just... Nope. Athene, you have not been strict with a spell. What is your AC, my friend?
9.
All right.
9. I said this before. I have 9 AC.
We're mages.
Yep, I dumped dexterity and I have no armor proficiencies. What do you want from me?
Oh man, mage armor would be great.
Yeah. Whoa, oh no.
Having mage armor implies I intended to ever be fighting in the first place.
Oh, boys.
Fair warning, you're going to be fighting.
I am a bird.
And it rolled Even with how poorly it rolled a 10 total. Athene, you are taking
A big owie.
a big, huge owie for a maid. You are taking 1 point of damage.
That's probably still a big point owie for an mage.
And I need you to make a fly check.
Ooh, yeah, before you fall to the ground potentially.
Doggy doggy. Six.
Athene, you drop 10 feet as this arrow shocks you a bit.
It's not the ground level.
There we go.
30 feet up in the air.
Yep.
Phew.
And as the party continues its combat, you just hear as the come on, you show me my movement. Hold on, go back to where you were. All right, is it? Why is it not? Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. There's supposed to be a way for me. Okay, so it's one right click. What do you mean 32.5 feet?
What do you mean it's over 9,000 damage?
You watch as the frog hops once, twice, approaching, and you watch as the rider pulls out a short bow of his own. Sorry, I'm just clicking things. And it is also going to take a shot at Athene. And it rolled an 8, so it does in fact hit Athene.
Wasn't it an armor check of 9?
Well, it rolled an 8 on the die. It has a +7 to hit. So Athene, now you are taking an additional 3 points of damage. As another
Miss me is if they roll a nat 1.
5% chance. There's a 5% chance.
There's always a 5% chance. As another arrow flies home inside of you. I need another fly check from you, Athene. You plummet another 10 feet towards the ground, barely being able to hover now.
And how much damage did it do to me?
3 points.
So thus far I have taken 4 points of damage.
And it is now the third goblin's turn.
Looks into the water going, what the fuck was that?
And you watch as it skitters down the rock, crawling on all fours, its bow over its shoulder. It lands, taking a knee and arcing another bow. They are also going to shoot at Athene once again, following in with their other comrades' attacks. Not a crit, but it does hit. And Athene, I need one more fly check from you.
5.
You plummet to the ground. I don't believe 10 feet is enough to do fall damage.
It would be 1d6.
It would be?
Yeah, because it's 1d6 per 10 feet you fall.
All right. You are taking 3 points of arrows and 2 points of falling damage as you fall prone.
Ow.
Avney, it's your turn.
Someone's having a bad time.
Yeah, so I forget. How does standing up from prone work in this?
It takes half your move speed.
All right.
And just of note, this does not apply to you because you are nice and on the other side of the bridge right now. It would normally provoke attacks of opportunity as well.
Yeah, but it's ranged attacks don't get attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, unless you have the feet for it.
yeah, unless you have the feet, and even then that's only within a certain radius.
Which you would hope that these goblins are not the crack shooters it requires to have that.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to spend
You
half
hope
of
that
my
he's like
land movement.
AR.
I'm going to spend half of my land movement to stand up, and then I'm going to use my remainder of my fly speed, which is that would be subtracting the amount of land movement I already made for my fly movement.
Mhm. I was good on you. I was literally about to ask how you calculate that.
Yeah, I believe that's the case because it's also the case in 5e, and we've had whole long discussions about that as well.
Yeah, I do believe you are correct.
Yep.
So
I
you
am going to, yeah, it's going to be 45 fly speed as I fly over to this tree.
all right?
Difficult terrain being irrelevant because I'm flying.
Because you are flying.
And then I am going to use my standard action to summon a small fire elemental and command it to go burn things.
There goes the bridge.
One small fire elemental.
Mhm.
Let me see what I have for that.
And a small campfire will do.
And here's your small fire elemental. Let me give you control of it, and you can pop it where it will be, and it will take its turn on your turn.
Yep.
Details controlled by Firebird.
Yep.
Save changes. All right, you should be able to move it now.
Yep. And just kind of putting it close to me for the sake of knowing my range for casting it. I can cast it up to 30 feet away from me right now, so I will put it there. And then I will have it use its movement to move 50 feet along the bridge.
Does the bridge catch on fire?
That's actually a good question. Let me look up small fire elementals real quick. Not with
I can
that.
tell you, it
I was gonna
doesn't
say,
normally
wouldn't you-
set things on fire just by touching them, mostly just by slamming them.
Yeah, they have an aura.
Small ones do not.
Small ones don't.
No, small ones do not.
Uh,
Small ones don't have a lot of stuff the larger ones do. I'm looking at this small one right now.
Okay, yeah. The only things it has is its burn.
Cool.
Which, speaking of, it is going to punch the frog.
Specifically the frog.
Yeah, because it is small.
Okay.
It can't reach the goblin on top.
Go ahead and slap the frog.
That's basically just punching the horse in the nose because you can't get to the rider.
I will say, if you want the flavor of that, absolutely. It could probably hit the goblin if it wanted to.
I think this will be funnier.
Goblin falls on top of the thing. Toad dies. Goblin falls on top of it.
So I am rolling this in rolls channel. Let's see. That is a 20 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
And it's going to take firstly.
I need to get a battle music. I'm so glad that we didn't get copyright struck on the last one.
You know what you do is you throw in the Dark Tides like boss music.
Oh, you'd actually get to listen to it too.
I know, instead of the music's about to drop. Boss
I
tag.
got max damage on that. It takes 8 fire damage.
All right, and
I needed to make a reflex save.
it takes 8 fire damage.
Mhm.
What is it needing to beat?
11.
It rolled a 13 on the dice, so it beats.
All right, that's fine. It's not on fire.
But it does. That frog is not looking awesome as your fire elemental blasts it. The goblin riding him stays mounted. Does not fall off despite the rearing of its mount. The flame elemental proudly standing before it. Chunkbird, it's your turn.
Just like a little evil
Does
green
it-
face. And
Hold
it's
on, wait.
giggling.
Why is it not your turn? There we go. Now it's your turn.
Is it apparent that the goblins have noticed me in particular?
They have noticed everyone.
Okay. So
They have not like singled you out, but they have definitely looked in your direction and have calculated you in.
All right. And I'm not sure how much of this rock is blocking line of sight to the chapel, to that person in the chapel.
It
'Cause
is.
I'm like taking the ruler and drawing a line. I'm like, it's covering some things, but I'm not 100% sure.
You can.
I feel like this tree would kind of be in the way.
Yeah, that tree is actually in the way.
Yeah, I think that tree, like the trunk, would be in the way. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, can't see.
So yeah, I can't see that and can't see.
But
I
my
can definitely-
guardsman has line of sight.
But I definitely have line of sight to the guy riding the frog.
Yes, you do.
Since you mentioned the frog looks messed up, but he doesn't look messed up.
Oh no, he has not been hurt at all, and he seems vicious.
Yeah. I guess it's time to shoot him with my crossbow, and I guess probably it's still for the sniping thing. That's like after the shot, I do another stealth check.
Yes, if you were in stealth.
So I'm not classified as in stealth.
You are not, but you are in soft cover, so I believe that you can try in stealth again.
Okay. Let's see here. I need to double check the range on this guy to see if the other.
I believe that is base. I will refresh myself on my stealth mechanics.
Okay, so I definitely don't get point blank shot because he's beyond 30 feet. Okay. That also doesn't apply when I'm not with it. All right, so that means also this does not classify as a sneak attack.
It is not flanked, so no.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's so weird turning to the frickin' And I think that's another thing of the description without clicking. I have to click into it to actually read the damn thing because the little description even just goes, or if they're flat-footed, which That's not true.
Yeah.
I didn't actually read it. That's a really bad fucking. That's another bug. Why is all of my stuff bugged? All right.
What I might do, Fuzzy, I have several licenses for the software of it. I might see if I can free one of them up and give you that, because the software is much better put together.
Okay. Well, anyway, shooting the heavy crossbow into the guy on the top of the frog.
Excellent. Roll your attack.
Roll that beautiful being. Oh,
Boys.
that's not bad.
Not bad. +7, so 15.
15. Your arrow bounces off of this goblin's armor. It seems much better equipped than originally anticipated, as you were expecting your heavy crossbow bolt to pierce straight through it. It does not need to make another check, and is still standing. Now do you want to try and stealth?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's do I have to do any negative modifiers on it because I'm re-stealthing? Because I thought there was a recheck.
I will. I think there.
Because of sniping, there might be
I think there is. Hold on.
yeah, like I think I remember reading that for when you're re-stealthing after firing.
Let me pull up our handy dandy D20 PFSRD. Stealth sniping. You take a -20 penalty on your stealth check to maintain your obscured location.
Jeez.
I think you get a bonus from cover, though.
-20.
Yeah.
By the way, I also, that sounds intimidating right now. Give it a couple levels, it won't be.
Yeah. So obviously the
-20 is always intimidating.
Yeah. So that I get a +10, but with the -20 it's -10, so it's a unnatural 1.
Give me one sec. Okay, does not confer you any bonuses.
Which the cover?
Yep. Fuzzlotta, as you dug your head back behind your cover, you can't quite tell if this goblin has noticed you or not. Maybe. There's a lot going on right now, but he seems a bit preoccupied with the imminent fire. Aubergine.
All right.
You're at the
So
bottom of the
I'm
river.
going to emerge.
You will need, so you are 20 feet down,
Mhm.
so I need a climb check from you, my friend.
Okay. It's not. The incline isn't something I can walk up. I have to.
No, this is a river. This is like a river
All right.
that's kind of carved through the mountain. So like it is a steep drop off.
Okay. Ooh.
What'd you roll there, bud?
Can I do something to consider this a daring act?
Depends. What are you thinking? What does daring act do?
It's you attempt a death-defying maneuver to distract your enemies, like one foe within reach, and attempt either an acrobatics or athletics checks against target's reflex AC. If you succeed, you stride up to half your speed or full speed if you critically succeed without triggering reactions from the target due to your movement. Let me see. I'm looking at. Where is it? Reliable advantages, charge.
Let me look at your sheet here. And where's Daring Act under?
Daring Act is just a thing gunslingers do. Let me see.
I do not see that on Gunslinger.
So let's see. Reliable, forward, quick draw, nanites. It's not under D. It's separate from that stuff.
The only thing I'm finding about Daring Act is as a swashbuckler ability.
Huh. Pathfinder SRD listed under Gunslinger.
You might be looking at second edition.
Alright. Okay. No, then I'm just going to climb out.
All right, roll that climb check for me.
Okay. My +4. Yes. That is a 21.
Perfect. Aubergine, as you climb yourself out.
Can I flavor it as just I walk up the incline?
Yes, the steep.
Slowly, the water comes past my head, my shoulders.
And as you're not even using your hands, you just kick into the riverbed as you ascend. Your head rising up as this goblin. And what do you do?
Okay, so I turn and I blammo.
Roll your attack. Fortunately, he has a short bow, so this does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
That is 15.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah, don't worry, that's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
It is also, I believe, guns are to firearms are to touch AC.
Yes, you are correct. That is why that 15.
Oh, that is 4.
You blast this goblin, and you see like its skin is scorched and charred. Not dead, and it recomposes itself once again. And make a perception check for me, Aubergine.
That is perception. That is a 24.
Aubergine, you notice now that you're closer to this goblin, on top of this lichen infestation on it that is much more severe than originally seen. Around its neck is a amulet, looking like it appears almost like an eye, except instead of whites, it has red, and there's no iris, just a giant black pupil. You watch as it glows, and the goblin, instead of cowering like you would expect from such a lowly creature, begins to rage. And I have my notes on here.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
No, I don't like that.
I have to scroll so far. Okay, good. I have that noted. And that's your turn, Aubergine?
Yes, that is.
Zealand, you are once again at the bat.
I'm going to you know what? I'm gonna cast Summon Monster 1.
All right. This will be a full round action.
That's fine.
And what are you going to summon?
I'll summon a fire beetle.
A lot of fire being tossed around this place.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I don't wanna.
Controlled burns, people. Controlled burns.
And I'm gonna give this control to you, and then I will let you place it where you want to.
Yeah, he's gonna start right here. Thank you. And is it gonna move on my turn, or is it going?
Yep, it takes its turn on your turn. There's actual rulings and things for this. What I have found is it is just much easier for summons and mounts to take the same turn as their owner. Because otherwise that just it adds too much it bogs down the action economy too much.
And it's see how many movement speed? How much? Okay.
It is not here yet.
Oh, it's not here yet.
Yeah, it will take one full round action to summon it.
As long as it's on the way, that's fine.
And is that where you want to pop it, or where would you like to place it?
That's as close as I can get with it, so it's gonna sit right there.
That's the max range for your summon monster?
Yes.
Okay. So that's your turn. As you begin casting, the cultist in the window.
Who is that cultist in the window?
I was gonna do the same thing.
Oh, so it's a cultist, eh?
What-ho?
He's gonna go back to doing cult things. He's just like, yeah, that's taken care of. Humana.
Humana.
I was surprised he would have line of sight to us if we didn't have line of sight to him.
It is surprising, actually.
You think you need eyes to see?
Fools, you need eyes to see. What I see is unseen. Zealand, I need you to make a will save.
Fuzzy roll for me, and it's a +3. Please.
Natural 12, so 15.
Okay. You feel as you cast an anxiety of the current situation. But quickly it passes. And the goblin that got so viciously shot at by the scoundrel Keckers first let me put in his damage that he took from Keckers' big shooter. By the way, Keckers, how many rounds does that have, your gun?
Like before you have to reload.
Capacity 1.
Yes.
And I think its reload is a... Unless coil guns change that. Give me a second. I think it's just a move action to reload it.
I feel like it should list it somewhere.
I think there's a rule set. Hold on.
Because I know my weapon lists it right there with the weapon. Like right there on the player sheet, it lists like range and then it says reload.
It has its misfire. does not. Hold on. Because I think firearms have special rules. Just figuring this out because I assume he's going to want to shoot again on his next turn.
Yes, you are correct. Swift or free action? Fire times, unless you can reload. Oh, unless you can reload a swift action.
It's a move action.
Okay,
And if you get the rapid reload feat, then it's a free action.
gotcha.
Gabo drops his short bow, pulling out a kind of shabby looking sword. He grips it with both hands. No, he does not. It's too shabby. He can't actually grip it with both hands. And he's gonna attack Aubergine. Aubergine, what is your AC?
14.
The sword barely cuts through your armor as the rage of this little bastard fuels it in. Aubergine, you take 2 slashing damage.
No, good thing we looked up how to heal him.
Fire Elemental's turn. We're going to start with the frog, as it is not too thrilled that it got set on fire. Almost. What is your small fire elemental's AC?
16.
And the frog, gaping its mouth, fires its tongue, but the flickering flame elemental manages just barely to dodge. Which leads the rider, who drops his short bow, throwing it into the river. He pulls his sword out again. And does not confirm the crit. Does hit your flame elemental.
Even if he had, it wouldn't have mattered.
How much health does it have?
Well, no, elementals are immune to crits.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because it takes 5 points of damage.
Right, it has 11 hit points.
All right. And that is his turn. The other goblin, seeing its comrade in trouble, is going to shoot Aubergine in the butt.
And then he misses and hits the other goblin.
Not my butt.
What is Aubergine's AC again?
14.
And it does just barely hit, as Aubergine, you take 4 extra points of damage as that arrow goes right up your robotic sphincter.
It's like the Dark Rail Tracer threw a knife at him.
Athene, it is your turn.
Indeed. I've been thinking of what to do. And I think one of my options is to fly here. And this is a goblin here, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to cast Rave Enfeeblement on it.
Okay. Which I believe that you make a ranged attack roll.
I believe so as well. I am double checking the spell.
Hopefully he doesn't have the penalty of shooting into melee.
It does not, because it's a spell.
No, it's, if you make a ranged attack roll, I think you still have penalties.
double check that before I roll then.
Okay, so repairing nanites is apparently an automatic ability. So the first time I take 6 points of damage, I automatically heal that.
So this only applies to ranged weapons. It does not apply to ranged spells.
Okay.
Alright.
Although
First time each.
the modifier for this is not.
Oh, repairing nanites the first time each day you've taken more damage than twice your hit die.
Yeah.
Which your hit die is 3.
So 6.
So 6. Did you take 6 damage?
Yep, I took 2 first time, and I just took 4.
Is it... let me see real quick, because I'm wondering if it is you have to take 6 hit point damage on the one attack. And of course, it won't let me pull up the stats. No, it's just more than... Okay, so yeah, just procs once you hit that. Okay. So you heal 6 points of damage. Mark that, and also mark that your ability has been used. And... Sorry, Athene, you were doing?
I'm still doing the ranged touch attack of Ray of Exhaustion.
Yes.
Ray of Enfeeblement, rather.
So roll your attack roll.
Yeah, this is a ranged touch attack, so that's just my dexterity mod, correct?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah. I've got to replace the Ray spells in my books.
And what's your attack roll?
Hit a 13, and it's against touch AC.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
Roll your...
Yep. He also needs to make a fortitude save.
What's he need to beat?
He needs to beat save DC of. How do I talk about this shit? It's been too long. I forget how to calculate spell DCs in this.
Your sheet should have it.
Oh yeah, 15.
And he does beat that.
Well, then he only takes 1 strength penalty. His strength reduces by 1.
Go. There we go. All right. He has lost 1 strength. As your magical ray hits it, its muscles diminishing slightly, but still it seems quite taut. It is your flame elemental's turn.
Yep, and it's gonna hit the frog again.
It is gonna hit the frog again. Roll that attack roll.
That is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
That is
Get that frog.
4 fire damage and another reflex save from the Froge, AC 11.
It does not save, so it catches on fire.
It is indeed on fire for 3 rounds.
Does the
Yep.
rider now have
Yep.
to do a check?
I believe that he does. Does it take damage immediately on catching fire?
At the start of its turn.
At the start of its turn. Okay.
New save is a 4-round action.
The Ryder is also on fire.
Yes, because he's touching the burning frog.
Hims be riding that frog, yo.
Oh, I was gonna say, did he make a reflex so to try to like
Yeah, and
flail off, and then he just got stuck in the stirrups?
Well, he was riding the frog, does not seem to have any intent yet of getting off said frog.
Does it also take damage? Does the frog take damage too?
It on the start of his turn.
Oh, okay. So you're just trying to set it on fire, not attack.
No, it's part of the. It punched it. He passed his ride check.
Ah, okay.
Fire damage for me trying to set it on fire was part of the attack, and then once it's on fire, it takes fire damage again at the start of its turns from the
Okay.
tree.
Yeah, I just didn't know if like we've already done the other part of the attack first.
Yeah. Fuzzlata. Sorry, your name threw me off there. It is.
Reload. Full.
It's a full round action to reload. You didn't change out that 1 feet.
I guess I mean, I probably should have changed it out during that time, but I just. You know,
We talked about it, so you could. It's fine if you change it out.
instead of the point blank one?
No, it wasn't point blank. It was the one that gives you the attack roll with your intelligence.
Oh yeah, the focus shot. Yeah, okay. I guess I should try to quickly switch that out.
Yeah. But it's your rapid reload is a move round, so you can do your shot.
First, just
I need to not be using attack roll spells. I didn't think about that.
Sure,
I thought about that when I like had it. I thought about that when I had the pot roll, like when I rolled for combustion, and I was like, the teapot could explode. The teapot just could explode, right? Oh wait, it's an attack roll. Fuck.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I at least put that on.
Just like, oh boy, my teapot will surely hit it with my like 0.
I like it says I have to make a choice. What choice does it?
You pick your weapon. Rapid reload only applies to one weapon.
Okay, it was really weird where I just kept saying like choose.
You gotta,
you
just gotta pick which weapon you favor.
There we go. I was wondering where it was. There we go. There. Now it's in my thing. So now it's just my move action then to reload that. So I reload, and then I guess I see some people that are not doing so hot.
The frog is on fire and is crisped up pretty badly. There is a goblin in front of Aubergine who is having its last stand. There's another goblin that seems untouched, a cultist of unknown quality.
I can't see the cultist. We already confirmed that one.
Yeah.
Can I actually see the goblin that's on the other side of Aubergine?
This one over here?
Yeah. Would
Yes.
I actually be able to see it?
Yeah, you can.
The tree in Aubergine.
Yes. This is a smaller tree. It does not fully obscure.
All right. Thankfully, Aubergine doesn't obscure it.
That'd be dumb if it did. And it's not close enough to use him as cover.
All right. I'll shoot that one. The untouched one behind Aubergine.
All right, roll your attack roll.
I should also verify distance. Because, Oh, 95. All right. No problem. Ah, there we go. +7, so that's 17.
That does hit.
Yeah, there's no extra other things going on, so no. I rolled a 1. That stealth definitely did not count. 8.
Aubergine, you hear the whizzing of a bolt flying overhead, and you hear it as you watch a goblin plummet off of the mushroom that it was perched on to get a vantage upon your robotic booty. Fuzzlata, what else do you do?
My booty is safe.
Or anything?
I guess attempt another stealth roll.
Yep, you're still in cover.
It does not, but because I did a reload with move, does that still?
You can still stealth for this one. It is
Since it's not a move, yeah, it's just that sniping.
yeah, it's part of the sniping.
Yeah. I like how I'm rolling for it. Well, I guess it's I'll have. It's basically whatever I roll is what my right, because it's the plus.
-20.
Yeah, it's -20, but plus 10, so only -10, which puts at -7.
Not quite stealthing it today, but that's okay.
No, not today. But now I noticed in one of the feats I could take can make that just a -10 penalty.
Yeah, and also, I cannot stress enough that -20 looks really intimidating right now. It will not in the future.
Yeah.
Aubergine, we're back at the top of the order.
Okay. Oh, my phone died.
No!
Your dice cam disappeared.
Okay,
Yeah, I
give me a
wondered.
second.
I was like, wait, who left?
Yeah, I put the charger back on it. But I'm going to be making an attack roll.
Well, you do have to reload first.
Yes, the hand barrel as a move action is going to twist, click, and load another rod in.
As you do so, the goblin takes its opportunity as you are charging its weapon. It realizes that you can't kill it yet and strikes at you with a furious scream. Its blade going true, not confirming the critical that it had just rolled. You take 2 points of damage.
All right. Okay. Give me a second. Get the camera back going. Okay. That is 8 plus 8 plus 5, so that's 13.
That does not hit actually. You're.
Is it touch AC?
Oh yeah, it is touch AC. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, you roll 2d6, right?
Yeah.
There's a smear left of that goblin.
Okay.
And is that your turn?
I will turn. Well, that was my movement. That was my standard. I will actually, as a swift, engage the where is it? Divine Vengeance.
Okay.
You said that was a swift last time.
Yes.
All right, then that's my turn.
All right. Zealand, you complete your summon of the fire beetle, and it takes its action.
Go, little fire beetle, go.
It is not fast. It moves here.
Just a reminder, it can charge.
Oh, it can?
All things can charge.
Go.
What would I roll for it to... Okay.
Charge, what it does, you have to move in a straight line.
Oh, well, he was not moving in a straight line because I summoned him.
He was moving in a straight line from where you were.
Okay.
Yeah, it is just a...
He charges to the goblin then.
And it will take a -2 on AC, but a +2 on its attack roll.
Awesome. Roll, because it's gonna bite the goblin.
Is it biting the goblin or is it biting the frog?
It's gonna bite the goblin.
Gonna bite the goblin, he says.
Or it's gonna bite the air.
Just... It bites the wood. It's confused.
Oh, did it roll in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, your beetle tries its best.
That's sad. That was actually the best. That was actually the one chance it had at getting a better melee, a better attack roll, because it only has a +1.
I like how that was the only time that I gave that my rolls failed you small.
The
Like me, but
the cultist seeing things starting to go south bravely runs away.
bravely runs away.
Those of you who could see him from the window no longer see him as he has retreated within the confines of the ruin. And as this happens, you notice that while there are no more tiny goblins, the outrider suddenly seems to have lost focus, seems a bit more twitchy, a bit more less confident than it once was, a little less single-minded. You're dead. And how much what do I do? How much damage is this frog taking?
It is going to take an extra D4 fire damage.
Roll it.
4 fire damage.
It takes 4 fire damage.
Yep. Both him and the frog. Because
Question.
they're both on fire.
Does my character Zealand himself does not get a chance to do anything?
You're casting a full round spell. You cast it at the start of your next turn.
Great. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
The frog dies, burning to death. It suddenly drops forward, and the rider, also distracted by the flame, you watch as he tumbles forward, dropping into the river. And he goes under, and you don't see him come back up.
I mean, yeah, we probably wouldn't. If he hit the water, he'd get cold shock and then just float down the river for ages.
And that the party has successfully fought off this incursion.
I'm going to yank this amulet off of this goblin.
All right. You pull the amulet from its neck, and I have my description written somewhere. Where's my description?
My friends, I think that there was another person here. I think he's run off. Should we give chase?
I imagine the fire elemental is just clapping with glee and watching the frog both burn to death and its rider just roll off the bridge burning.
As it does so. So Aubergine has asked the party a question.
Flap, flap, flap.
Well, so I'm still kind of coming over. I also see that Nathanae has arrows in her, I pull out a healer's kit and kind of indicate, like, do you want me to help?
Yes, I think that would be ideal. I am quite injured.
So I'm going to use part of my healer's kit. It comes with 10 uses, so I get to use one now. It adds +2 to my heal check. God damn, I've not been doing great jobs today. Let's see here. That is a total of 12. I've never really done heal, so first
and I
aid
think
is 15.
yes. Athene is a pincushion.
Ah.
They, as you work
Actually,
the
wait.
best that you can. This is a bit more challenging than your normal treatment. Unfortunately, Athene is still wounded. You do get the arrows out of her.
I see a cabin over there. If you need some rest, we could take it over there.
Well, we
And
definitely need to.
that structure is a what looks like what once might have been a church of some kind. It is in a rather sorry state.
We should approach it with caution, seeing as someone was in there, and we don't know if he was alone or not.
And as you guys kind of move in, make perception checks for me.
Roll for me, please, Fuzzy.
Yep, sorry, I was just making sure
Yeah,
I
I
indicated
was-
that I used one
I
of
was asking.
my med kits, so that way.
And with
Well,
arrows, you can recover your normal arrows. Bullets, unfortunately, a lot harder to recover than arrows. So just make sure you guys are keeping track of your ammunition.
Yeah, I'm thinking I probably can't get the one to recover that bounced off the armor.
All right, I'm gonna roll in Hero Lab while my phone is charging back up.
Which, speaking of, I rolled an 11 on perception.
All right, we have an 11 on perception.
A 10.
I'll say you can still collect it back so long as it's regular.
Okay. It's a regular bolt, so
Yeah.
So... All right, I need to double check what. I'm so small. I unfortunately rolled a 3 for you, so.
It's okay. I got it. So it's a 6. So then I'm just gonna pretend that Zealand found another speck of dust on his coat that he's just dusting off.
I rolled in the end it's a 14.
Fuzzlotta, you notice as you guys walk in, you don't hear anyone. You don't see anyone. As you walk inside, you note rotting pews and deteriorated cloth tapestries adorning the insides of this once humble temple. You see a ladder that leads down to a basement level. You also see a ladder that leads upwards to the area that the cultist you last saw them. You don't hear anyone up there right now. And kind of from what you saw in that room, it already looked sparse.
How many doorways into this room?
Just the one main doorway from the front.
And the front was. Were we able to see the front from?
Yes, you did not see anyone leave.
Okay, so we did not see anyone leave. Is it dark down?
It
down the
is. It is dark.
Now, I will say I should be currently glowing.
Oh, right, because your nanites kicked in.
Well,
for
if my
healing.
fire beetle,
Oh no, just one round.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, the fire beetle's around 1 round per level, so
It
emits
would be
light.
gone at this point.
Oh, fair enough.
My fire elemental lasts a good couple minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, a minute per level. So
We'll say
You know
that
what
you still
your fire-
have 2 minutes left on it.
I can also see in the dark fine. So
Yeah, but some people,
Oh, I was.
I assume. Actually, I think everyone might have, at minimum, low light vision.
Nope.
Aubergine doesn't.
No.
Here, then face me. Or, yeah, because it's an object, and you are kind of an object. So here, let me touch you, and I can cast the light spell.
Fun fact: you can cast light on anything.
Yeah.
Well, I touch him and cast light on Aubergine, so Aubergine's the flashlight.
Aubergine becomes a flashlight.
Very well. I shall lead the way.
I just slap it dead on his chest, so he's like a train just going through.
Yeah. You can also always slap it on people's clothes because clothing is objects.
Mm-hmm. As you proceed down the ladder, Aubergine, do me a quick favor.
Yeah.
Hopefully the ladder can hold Aubergine.
Make a quick dex save for me, buddy.
Alright. You mean reflex save?
Yes.
19.
All right. Aubergine, you land feet first as you go to mount this ladder. And almost instantly, the moment you put your weight onto it, you go through every single rung on the way down.
Powder. This ladder is powder.
It is raw. It might as well have been a loose bundle of sticks. I don't know why my brain went there, but it went there. What is a ladder but a loose bundle of sticks?
Well, hopefully a ladder is loose.
As you assess yourself and look around, you don't see anyone, and this basement area is quite compact, about the same size as the small area with the pews. However, there is a walled room that is in the center of the basement that you have to walk around to see. Once you do, you see the faint glows of burning green magical flame slowly dissipating off the walls and floor. No signs of anyone currently there. However, on the table, you do see several items. You see 2 vials of unknown potion. You see a journal with that same symbol as that amulet that you have taken off. And there's also a silver ceremonial bowl that has what you can assume is blood as the main ingredient, as well as a few other things mixed in that you can't quite identify.
We appear to have some ritual components down here, and a manual or book of some kind. I'm going to try and read it.
As you open it, you
Ask if anyone else is going to try to go down there.
Oh yeah, does anyone else want to now that Aubergine has given
no
the
more
all
ladder.
clear?
Well, the ladder's gone.
It's not quite 10 feet. You can drop down there fairly easily.
Can you easily get out?
It's not hard, and the stone walls give you plenty of handholds.
Okay, well, knowing that it's not a trap or a problem with getting out. I at least climb down.
We don't know it's not a trap.
Well, that's why I reworded to say.
As the second body enters the walls, give you plenty of handholds.
Okay, well, knowing that it's not a trap or a problem with getting out, I at least climb down.
We don't know it's not a trap.
Well, that's why I reworded to say.
As the second body enters the room, it activates the trap that needed 2 people to work.
I was just more saying that. At least I can see.
Double-weighted
We
pressure
should
plate.
climb out.
Fuzz, a lot of you are down there and you see much the same to Aubergine. And Aubergine, as you open this book and start to read, you realize that this is in parts an item of worship, but also a journal of whom you presume is the cultist. It has a couple of entries in it that you flip to the most recent, some detailing this cultist's disdain for having to, in his words, babysit these filthy creatures, noting that even though that they've been brought one step closer to purity, they are still foul. You skip a couple pages and you note something catches your eye as the cultist marks observations of a ritual involving a druid. The first entry you see written, the subject shows strong affinity to natural magic. His communion with the old spirits is deep, deeper than any of us anticipated for a hermit living in the wilds. If properly redirected, perhaps his wild shape may be able to serve. Tomorrow we begin the first infusion. Do you continue reading?
Is any of this dated?
This one was a few days ago.
All right. Athene,
Yes?
I think your friend's dead.
Dear, he's not my friend. We're looking
Oh, wait.
for him for the reward.
Oh wait,
What makes
Fuzlada,
you say
is
that?
your friend, right?
Yes, and I would like to read that journal now to myself.
I think he's dead. I passed the journal over.
Reading the first entry that caught his eye on the druid, and
I
seeing
pointed
that
out.
there are more entries that go more recent. This is just the first in line that you caught. Fuzzlada, so you continue to read?
At least read the next entry, yes.
The next one dated 2 days later. The handwriting is shakier. And from the words, you can't tell if this is either out of fear or ecstasy. The druid resists the teachings, the process. He speaks of balance, harmony, bears, foolish notions. The right demands sacrifice. What is cannot be. What isn't must become. His flesh responded to the second infusion. Patches of fur, hardened skin, promising. He screamed for hours. The others say it's normal.
I read the next entry.
And on the next one, I would like you to make a wisdom save for me.
So, a wisdom save? Is that just my roll?
Will save, sorry. There
we
is
go.
will. There's will,
Yeah.
fort, and reflex.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It was the
I
same
end up
for-
I've ended up learning them as the respective save that gives you the skill.
Well, anyway, 19.
All right, you pass as at the header of the next entry, turning the page, you have a diagram of runic inscriptions reflecting some of the rites and rituals performed, the horrors and shock of them almost taking you for a moment, but you shake your head, focusing deeper onto what's to come. The words this time are, and this was dated yesterday. The ink splatters in some place, the words scratched out, rewritten a couple of times as the cultist tries to find the correct repertoire for his reflection, along with the inscriptions that he left. He broke the restraints today, almost tried to escape. The transformation, unfortunately, now is incomplete, unstable. He tore through 2 acolytes before we forced the talisman into his neck. It holds him. For now. Tomorrow I leave for the post with those filthy animals that have been living in these strange enchanted woods. I hope that when I return, I will have something more interesting. And that was the most recent entry.
Don't have a location, but it sounds like Drueg is still fighting back. They're not completely successful on their evil things, their rituals. But unfortunately, this sounds like we were just at an outpost area, so this is not the area in which they're doing the rituals. We'll actually have to still figure out where they're doing the rituals from.
So did you read any of that out loud?
I'd imagine so.
I imagine I read at least some of the guys' writings, just not the the ritual shit, because it's the ones kind of the shock and stuff. It's like, okay, trying to focus on just the information that is pertinent, but also not, trying not to do any accidental ritual shit.
So use one of the talismans like this. And I hold up the talisman and I took off of the goblin.
And Fuzzlada, when you look at that talisman, you recognize in his diagram, quite clearly represented, that was similar.
Similar or
it close enough that you're fairly confident that it's the same thing. This guy wasn't exactly an artist.
Okay, I just was wondering if there was like picking up if he was doing, if there was tweaks, like done kind of thing.
Someone give me a knowledge arcana check. Are our mages assisting or engaging in this?
I'm engaging in it. I have plus 10.
Definitely engaging. And I would also be using detect magic as well.
Could you roll for me, Puzzy, please?
I got a 28.
Natural 16.
26.
Nice. Okay. Zealand and Athena, you note that the ritual depicted does involve the talisman. The part of what seems to have been done is an effort to make it more potent before being implanted into the subject. And as you have your detect magic going, you note a faint aura coming from this talisman. The aura seems to actually almost like a compass point towards a direction.
Athene's sort of mystically gleaming eyes are sort of narrow in focus. Huh, now that's unusual. This talisman has a magical aura, but it appears to be pointing in a certain direction.
Do you think we could use it to find the ritual's location?
Certainly possible. I've not typically seen a magical aura bob around as though it were a compass, but new things are seen every day.
It
Sometimes
could
we
be
just
the
have to
source
use
of
what we
whatever
got.
magic's going on.
I did
Good
not
news,
get
though, your friend might be alive.
for now. We'll need to keep moving forward to hopefully see him.
Can I get a better? Could I roll use magic device to just get a better idea of like what it's like, about the magic it works with?
Yeah,
or like
absolutely.
Okay.
God damn it.
No.
Aww.
Is that
I
one?
don't know.
That one.
Yeah.
This on top of this talisman, the magics are obscure. You don't know exactly how it functions, or what it was doing. Trying to make heads or tails of it just confuses.
You did say that there were like potions on the table or
Yes.
something?
2 vials, large bulbous potion vials filled with a red liquid.
Mhm.
I guess when we came down here, was there mention of any, like, I guess, kind of search for a door or something, or signs of how this person disappeared?
When Aubergine rounded the corner into the central room, there were the remnants of glowing green flames that were
Okay, that's
magical.
what it was. Okay, that's what it was.
Which someone can roll a knowledge arcana. No, spellcraft, sorry.
Bookcraft.
Small, don't need to roll for you on that one, or?
I got a 27.
For spellcraft?
Knowledge spellcraft, yeah.
Well, it's not
I have
knowledge.
I have spellcraft, so yeah, roll it.
There we go. A roll of 12.
+9.
You, from the description that Aubergine gave, it sounds like this cultist might have stepped through a dimensional door.
Well, it appears he's teleported away, likely through something like a dimensional door.
Well, I say we take whatever we can find here, and if we have somewhat of a compass heading, we follow it. Unless someone still needs some rest here.
Or would
Well, I
anyone
am still rather injured.
Yeah.
By the way, roll me. Is it spellcraft to identify? Oh wait, you said you had. No, you didn't have identify, right?
I don't have it prepared, but I can.
No, you casted something when you came down.
Yeah, detect magic.
Which I don't
look at it.
think that auto identifies things. Is it
does
knowledge
not. It
arcana or spellcraft to identify potions?
Identifying potions, I believe, is knowledge arcana, but let me double check. Identifying potions.
It is spellcraft.
It is spellcraft. No, it's
Or
perception.
it's perception. How's it perception?
Identifying potions in addition to the standard methods of identification. Okay, so this is in addition to. So it can be either spellcraft or perception.
And in fact, it can also be knowledge arcana.
Yeah.
Knowledge arcana does have,
Identifying magic items.
yeah. Because you have your detect magic up.
Yeah.
So roll. Here you have a plethora of options.
Yep, I will go with, and it's the same either way between Arcana and Spellcraft, so. Boop-a-doo. I got a 20.
These are 2 healing potions.
Ah. Oh, this is certainly useful. Those potions are for healing.
Well, I'd say you definitely need to take at least one of them.
Most likely. Would you mind handing one over? I don't think they're tainted unlike the other ones.
Hand over.
And you will heal 1d8 plus 4.
I indeed do the sip. It's 10 hit points, which is more than I needed. One more than I needed, I will say.
Excellent. So the party is going to travel straight to the next location then.
I guess also the question: who pockets the other healing potion?
That is up to y'all. Athene
I'd
has
say
hers.
the one who needs it the most currently.
Who else
no.
is injured?
Oh yeah. Who else is injured? I think
I'm not
Aubergine
injured.
has healed himself. I don't think
Is
anything
Steelers
else
still
got close enough to hurt anyone.
I vote Fuzzlotto should just hold on to it for the time being.
Fuzzlaw puts it in with the other med kits.
All right. And before we move to our next portion of tonight's session, I am going to run to the restroom real quick. So let's take a 5-minute bio break, get your drinks, get your legs stretching, shake the fog off, because we are going, it seems like you might be going to the cultist camp next.
Whoop, whoop. All right.
as soon as
Regardless, we
Domino's
shook the
goes away.
dust off, so we'd be going faster.
We have shook the dust off, and which is why I want to know when do we want to end, because I do not want to keep anyone up late, as it is a school night, kids. And what we have planned next could go for a minute.
Personally, I'm good to go. If people do want to call it, that's perfectly fine with me.
I think we can at least go into it. And if it gets too, I mean, granted, it's a question of what happens if it starts getting way too long.
Yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll set up the scene for you guys as the party now having their destination to travel to. You set out once again into the woods with hopefully answers to come soon. And as you travel, you note... Oh no. I have to move your tokens, don't I?
I will actually say this. I would like to get as much done today, because next week I might not have time.
Ah,
I informed you about like what's going on for the next 2 weeks.
you have not.
Ah. Okay, I'll inform you after stream.
Oh. Let me collect my goobers.
Do not pass go. Do not collect your goobers.
As you trek through the woods once again, following the magical trail from this strange amulet, you approach a mountainside. And as you notice in your trek, the flora becomes less wondrous. The woods become less peaceful. A dense fog rests just at the edge of your vision. And as you walk, you feel first the eyes. Something is staring at you. You don't know from where, from what direction, but you know that something has become aware, almost as if the woods themselves are watching and judging your approach. And what you see first upon breaking through the tree line in this clearing is the evidence of an outpost, a camp, several tents set up, workstations, places to coordinate. And you see at the face of this mountainside that you have approached a cave. At first looking natural, but you can tell that it's just a little too perfectly cut, just a little too manufactured. There's evidence of a structure that was once here. Standing at the front, you see two bugbears. Their eyes glazed over white as the lichen has grown from their bodies. Their fur matted more than normal for this creature. They stand like statues, barely moving, barely breathing, upon only occasionally changing their heads to look around. You don't know if they just haven't noticed you or if they have and don't care yet. Looking around, you don't see anything else, but you do hear it. the screech of a wounded animal. Or maybe it's a man. You can't tell, but all you can hear is its agony as it roars from within the cave. And on that note, that's where we're going to end.
Mew.
Booty.
All right then.
As always, everyone, we'll see you guys next time. If you like D&D, tell a friend, come on by. And we'll see everyone maybe next week. Potentially, we might have to wait a little while, but hey, that's D&D, baby. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Later, taters.
I thought I had an ending soon, but no, I don't. So, bye.